Red bombs. Did you not make 106 at God Roll Tigers? Yeah. She had Oh, I got 17.
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10.
Cannon. Conan, sorry. Cannon.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw here's
Is it better than 7 days?
looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there. And just
Could do that in 7 days too.
Really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just...
a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, okay.
Picked off by the linebacker, David Harris. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Charles, when plays like that...
I remember the day I bought 7 days, I was like, it's either I buy this or get the season pass for Rainbow Six Siege. He's like, we buy this, and I bought it.
Until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
I kind of wish I did that.
This one winds up to be incomplete. Roethlisberger gonna throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, no, I was really
Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
yeah, but I mean, like in real life, I don't know.
Real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up
Hillbilly
anything
the
cheap and
DC.
easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And this is caught out the left flat. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many...
Don't Juju Smith-Shelton.
Where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field.
Gronkowski.
It wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there got to be casualties.
Gronkowski.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there.
I said that's probably his overall. Or I said like that's like Gronkowski, 98.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Who? I was
now, Roethlisberger on first down.
Thank you so much.
It's James. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down.
I wasn't listening to anything, I was listening to my name, so you don't have to repeat it. But the place getting
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a very long drive, play after play, gets him down the field. But wouldn't you know, it winds up yielding nothing.
And over on the sideline, you've got a kicker who feels worse about it than anyone. There's nothing you hate more than seeing the look on your linemen's faces after all their hard work getting you in position.
The lonesome kicker. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Running left, it's Sanders.
Jesus Christ.
Room to run past midfield. Sanders shaking and baking, and he'll be taken down at the 26. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Oh, and now he bowls him over, and he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 10. Excellent. You now have enough coins to purchase a pack from the store. After you exit this challenge, you can navigate to the store in the main MUT menu to buy a pack. Make sure to come back for your final preseason challenge so you can unlock.
We want back ends, wipe my sins, they can't win, no new friends, football fans, they sleep again, we wake them up, back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it, they can't win, no new friends, football fans, they sleep again, we wake them up, the champs is in, yeah, wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something we don't want to. Bite down on you, right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the race for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Never gotta treat it like fortress. It sound like oh when it's scratching. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option instead of all. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Get running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossible. Do a quarterback sneakers on 43. Get the ends on the offensive line. I stick on them down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. All back ends, wipe my sins, they can't win, no new friends, football fans, they sleep again, we wake them up, the champs is in, champion, we want back ends, wipe my sins, wipe it, they can't win, no new friends,
What happened?
football fans,
I'm about to sleep, yeah.
we wake them up, the champs is in, yeah. I just hate the ball and I look
I'm not tired.
I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long on first and the 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta get all. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be a fan. Get at your mans.
Really, bro? I just defeated that freaking boss with a oh my lord. And I got freaking 631. Like, I don't need that, dog. I'm blowing my nose, bro. Oh my freaking tissue. Wow. Does it really bother you that bad?
Hello everybody, Coach here, welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. With that, let's get on over to AT&T Stadium in Arlington for the call from Jerry World. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And an alley to run.
16,000 damage.
Kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Cowboys.
This the Guardwell Tiger does 19,000 damage. It's like.
And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
And that's the power of 58.
So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
I swear I hate not being able to use my stuff.
First and 10. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches.
Ran the ball back.
Move forward
30 yards.
Got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch
Oh, that's wasted.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first
baby,
gain, as a
down.
matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Doubling this guy
Yeah,
has
so
to be a
I said too.
priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive. Just
That's a
stuffed it.
lady.
Before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Good job.
Roethlisberger with a
They
give to Bell.
recover.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Adam Jones, the longtime NFL corner, able to get him down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And running with power here. Throwing the out route and complete. That's McDonald. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch for a first down.
That's what impresses me about him when he's
They're not seriously good.
driven into the turf. Desmond Bryant forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. 3rd down here. That his first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. And this one complete to Julius Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. 23 yards on the play.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Kerry Wynn in there to get him for a loss of 5.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Goes underneath for Bell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career. And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I'm sure we'll do actually.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Incomplete.
Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Yeah, you can run while pulling at your hoverboard now.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be
You can run while pulling at your
He
hoverboard.
will not come close to the marker. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th downs.
Sending off
The
to
defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's back to throw. And that's complete to Jesse James. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. Back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused, because they still have some work to do?
This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Oh, it's not done. Yay.
Want to get done, cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Earl Mitchell gets him down there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Congratulations. You've completed the campaign preseason. You're now ready to start your season in the main campaign. Now, we'll also start opening other areas in Ultimate Team, so be on the lookout for new solos, sets, store on.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to 100, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy body. I made me some rest in the morning, I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a six by the morning. I got on a meat, no pneumonia. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got the picture me. Pacific ice on my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never look again. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They calling for me and they. You want me like me and I look. Rex so much. Yeah. B-Rex better calm down. Yeah. If you go around, come around. Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This one taken from the 7. Oh, a heck of a move, man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. A quick feed from Tate. They find some open field here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Barry Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
A touchdown run for Barry Sanders. How about this, partner? 99 career rushing touchdowns and 10.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now Brown. Brown with his stick skills. And now running right through it. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this one off to Sanders. Fast footwork by Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I know some people express surprise when Barry Sanders catches the football because his rushing numbers get most of the attention, but he also contributed in his career in the passing game like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards, and I think that gets overshadowed by the over 15,000 rushing yards that Mr. Sanders had. This is Sanders, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
9 good yards here on the run, and now 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now they toss out wide to Sanders. Oh, able to avoid him.
Oh, finally.
And stopped a few yards shy
They're putting on doing that.
the 3. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. And how about this right out of the locker
Alright,
room?
it
An
wasn't
onside
even
kick
trying.
attempt. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A gutsy call there. Yates in
Or
the locker room with a
74
lead. Tried the onside kick. It
XP
didn't work.
And you
on
just
the
wonder
ground.
what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They
Right,
were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent, and maybe
I've been
kickstarted
playing
things
better
going in the
lately.
opposite direction.
The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
That was like a long time
Folded
ago.
like a
Dude.
lawn chair.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game
Take your
long.
time.
They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll go again with Bell. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people.
What's the point in me putting my waypoint somewhere, whatever I'm playing solo with?
Shy of the 40 of the 41. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
So every time I'm on the left side of Salty, I always get too low.
Is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. Oh, he pulls over it. Finding room at the 30. And some room to run now. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. Barry Sanders, 85 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
It's
significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion. Back now in Arlington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. He's going left side, and that is incomplete. They had to little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
On the carry, here's Sanders. Running right through him. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Golden Tate punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Brandon, that touchdown certainly looks like the clincher to me.
Probably a little too much to overcome, don't you think?
I would agree. I say at this stage of the game, that touchdown should seal the fate.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
God,
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they even attempt it. From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Robert Ayers able to get him for a loss of about 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Congratulations, you've completed the campaign preseason. You're now ready to start your season in the main campaign. Now, we'll also start opening other areas in Ultimate Team, so be on the lookout for new solos.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, gang? Let me go secure for the game right quick. Hey, what's up, gang? I got it. I think it's my fault. What's up, the rest? Hey, I got that chicken to go. I'm gone. A lot of these look lost.
I'll just put a far out main guy.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Right from the city that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. What you look like? Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Blue Gucci sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be. See no way, and then I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. You play my beat, ain't no happy, but later I'm calling the guap. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into those. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white.